For and check a see and Kobo Bia or Shemi, our platform with no updates at Pinax at the Airborne and Fat Obia who say Ghanaian celebrity back be or no dear crime be as with me fat. Now I trend here with me be just to trend our Ghana has any home as an abasama. As some way abano, I didn't know Akuapem our quarters and Yamian Bemukrana says Kaya Jeffrey Hono. A ray young found quite as a year chin up was a new Bia say. Rosemont allowed the boy, yeah, Akuapem Poloo asem and making update to fry. Science so why you're nice so high in the Pinax a higher no bunyan in say a 38-year-old girl the beer or no so. While showing me any mudia could do born in the wish of Bonnet wedding and your bonnet toma. Judge, I heard any mudin so say, where the bonnet dear or no so obeying the bonnet, the bonnet and so mano, Equifiasi, won't consume our honor no so if you move fear, Obesia, a yansa, a woman Apollo, as someone no ebusa for me the updates in church and my one in a year. Now saying see ye ne ba ebede ya ko posti picture bi about no ene ne ba na omumienu nyina eda eji Ghana fo bebre ne kasa fa ho ekowie mama fo chema ya arrest Poloo ene ade ade me no kasa de nana ewa homa no so nana so de yenim se obeyeye ababa wa Akuapem Poloo pa kakra nti no nchechemu bi e wo nsemu no ono so nana akwa ba
menu aba meje so bebre
awe de Akuapem Poloo asem yi ene yedi ho komo se ne akakopiem ewo course ni charges bi e de abobbo no ne di kan kra do kra be ne wo nsemu nyina mu.
Yes, honestly, answer na mamifa encha kesema yiti for ni ahwefo nyina. In regards to Akuapem Poloo, no, she happened to be one person or a madam for, and I think I spoke to her yesterday and today about the whole issue. Okay. In summer, of course, no, she's pissed off first of all, and I tried to reach her to know if it is true or not, but she declines to speak. Asema or catch him and say, answer me going to the details and what happened. Maybe I be do CCR
with the case
because he kaya de Tony sono 1 billion old Ghana cedis. And yes, he and 100 million old Ghana cedis, 100,000 cedis. And yes, kaketwa. Fatima says so. Says can be to to car, be to assassin you 5 plots. So a year say adika creepy and abonia wako dintino. According to her, no, she's saying she is actually pissed off about what is going on in terms of how I'm for a report case.
Oh, okay.
She's saying, Nana, I've not been arrested. If they've arrested me and can't frame me, that is number one. Number two, she is saying most of the things that echoes with social media are wrong information. Now, what she failed to actually give in or say is indeed if some court proceedings be consulted, and if even the charges are either born or no, if it is true or not. One confirming she didn't say anything about it. I believe she does not want to say anything about it. And that's what course. And maybe the lawyers will advise her, looking at the fact that we are in the media space, no, or kind of year is a double charge on its own. Okay. Now let's move on to the issue itself. Some few months ago, Akuapem Poloo ne bano the birthday,
30th of June.
Yes, and posted a picture of herself and the son. Now, Obi did the baby now post the picture of yourself and the son. I am paying, you know, any other issue, and I say, but what made this particular picture so significant? Was the fact that she posted a picture, both the son and the daughter, and both the son and the mother, they were all naked. Or she but the lady was naked. The son too was almost half naked. Now, in this day and age, social media, no, anything we say, anything we do, stacks on the internet. In Tiaban is a Ghana for Bibri, Ediomanu Egun, so say, you don't do certain things like this. Looking at the fact, say, oh, yeah, mother, na man for oh, yeah, influencer, so na man for issue with him, so be role model for the Ghanaian youth, the young girl, now baby say, no, it is uncalled for. Moreover, Akulani Sa Onyini, they send out one in a starting. Because by this time I was starting when you need the near fee. Into who are they just now? Only God knows what is going through the mind of the child. And you know, people actually came left and right. She deleted the video or the picture, a new video picture, and she put another picture now on the banner there. But now the damage has been done already. Because now child rights. human rights, DOPSU, Ghana Police, the CID, picture now, they were taking action. Now, the main reason they were taking action is they were of the view, say, nobody in Ghana is above the law. It is a Akuapem Poloo, I was see a yena a serve as a deterrent to each and every person. Or bet tries to make the same procedure and the same lineage of what Akuapem Poloo did. So we saw the Ghana Police Service, CID, they actually honored or called her, invited her. She refused to go, but now Semna could pay court to that. Menuka say, Senana, you feel say, a normal thing, she's been cautioned, no, and this are a seven, I could pay court. It is our court in a copy, and who instance saw another outcome. It's the 100,000 CDs, and more details are urban, and shiny here. Because information I mean, and said the judge have been lenient was spare no cry. So I judge not 10 assembly so no. Yes, on Fabo getting yes swine. And yes, the 3 year but Oyobia, she or he is a very is a person who goes by the law. It's a or called by the law. Meaning I will be 5 years. Yeah, or called by the law so I obey him papa because judge I can ask me yeah no. On one so na other updates I made the air bar a 38-year-old welder. Akuapem was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. The same judge, no, and now the banana before some call updates back on so with Polo, no, sure it is very the our bono, and send many Akaka home, as some new crowd, a number 2 at the ashe. Okay, now it's very safe for everybody to know that these are the charges Akuapem Poloo the bono. Now, these charges came up when a particular man, some man I believe say you have the name. Yes, this Mr. Bright K. Appear. Good, who happens to be Edema, a Child Rights International Ghana. Good. Now, because a ban is sent obi a posting a ba picture na obi a woti ana bonding so for nipa. Ultimately obi kokot sa. One thing also who is in Kuala state and a bomb who buy. Honestly, what Akuapem Poloo did, Abuchanka na so be shape of it my 10 years because. Abroad for they believe says they won't mean show bar, then they don't need to give the child to you and they will punish you. Sebi crime and crown udona ebo crime and crown. Bekacho say you are hurting an animal and say you are trampling on an animal rights. I don't see a bit much work or two. Into a payer or a human rights and a child right activist, I would that say cool and okase they be. The Akuapem Poloo is paramount to punishment. And I was just on the basin of now. The all year one day I can be it will have a repercussion on their child. Sebi, at the age of 8 years. 7 years. Sebi, take one point me. Munim kwati, munim etre. Make se munim kwati ni etre because Ghana fwanka say hypocrite. Maka kwati ni etre, ube kachem senana, men kasa kasebi. Ben mika vagina ne penisa. Osi ai. Media minye hypocrite. Meka se onim etre. Osansu nim kwati. Insi akure yo onim etre. Esansu nim kwati. Na uyi adie we channel by this time. At the age of 7. At the age of 7. Remember, puberty too is along the way. Satan and the court best sebe. The court best sorry. The combe door bar. Inti at that time no. Onye hu adie enyi gusu kufuyi. Owu obi adie abonse napa. What man say? And it can lead the child to something. Now there's another score of argument. Ubeka say. Me bani the 8 years. We need to so obey the 8 years. Now at this time in history. Unu obey the jaria. No, say you are not disturbing yourself. You are disturbing that child. Moka hu ene kwale ebe drama no. Because they already tete no and one be me at the age of 3 years whatever started happening bia me kai how much more 9 years na obi started being yema so a me. So it's going to have an adverse effect on the child and that is what this man the child right activist man no or Akuapem Poloo court because of negligence. It's or they call courts, the defendant, Akuapem Poloo. Now charges are they bought Akuapem Poloo no ebini. First of all, no omo say publication of obscene materials. That is number 1. Yeah. Engaging in domestic violence, namely conduct that in any way undermines another person's privacy or integrity, and engaging in domestic violence, namely conduct that in any way detracts from another's dignity and worth as a human being. Na osan so me cheche ni nyina mu tie for bonya abotre. Basically, in sema all can say the Akuapem Poloo aye no wa undermine akwane dignity. Enkane no na nipa ye ni onyam sebe ene aware. Because me me hypocrite. Answer na bro for beba Ghana no. You mo picture you or last time I put the picture on the screens. Answer na bro for beba Ghana na it be before you share. We're naked in her bang any skin and no crown him for na you are not having anything. Be broni ne ba ya nyanko adom through both of us. I have a picture to prove it. So nobody should tell me say before you produce your cotton. We've not produced anything. We've not produced anything. What am I saying? Intitite no na oba ni onyam ana ba ma ni onyam e ya ware in batitru in bema de se obenya asase bi na wadoso na wa wo bebre eno so ni we ni onyam. But sisi eni bia ba no oba na ba ma bi ni onyam e na deja. Intino say obi eyi wa deja so a the finish you interna obi say step to me leaky na the person is dead because we be obeko bia no edwuma mu ayen foul opportunities you lose okope visa cry e ho be yeden. This is how the world has shifted into at this time of the age, you know. See me do naked picture to her now show mamia deja. The child will go to SS, the child will go to university, the internet is there to serve as a reference and a history. Obi beti mi dey asre no and no cry beti mama cry na I'm an emotional stress and torture. So this was what the man was basing on saying say the Akuapem Poloo here and it ordinary court. It ordinary court, no, definitely these were the charges. And she pleaded not guilty. And Judge Nika says, so what pleaded not guilty there? Looking at what is coming, the charge sheet and other things, no. Yeah, your amount bail of 100,000 Ghana cedis with 4 sureties. Okay, with 4 sureties. Since no, Akuapem Poloo, Ghana, Rosemont Alade Brown, 100,000 Ghana cedis. Any bill like a judge, Mrs. Christiana Khan, or they abo Akuapem Poloo. Any charges I would reckon. Nana sureties a can hono a day. Sureties a can hono a 4 sureties. Now, mun purchase 2 should be justified. And if also who says somewhere around June and amude in some way. A court and July and the same way a court. Now, so 4 sureties now, Judge Aka said they should be there to honor this particular, or they should be there to honor this particular bill conditions of Akuapem Poloo. Party said 2 should be justified. And one party said, a son, the whole case near the identity. Anybody who comes up to be a surety, Nipan must have a worth of 100,000. CBI, Wasa, CB, or KB. It should be equivalent to 100,000 cedis. But 2 of them, there, they need to be justified. I will say 2 of them, there was some intimidated documents near the other. It may prove otherwise. Indeed, Yawasa, CB, OBB, it is equivalent to 100,000. And the other 2 must have a direct relation with the Akuapem Poloo. Send a beya. At the end of the day, we can hold those people who stood in as guarantors for the girl. We can hold them accountable and say, and now the bill of Akuapem Poloo. So where is the girl? They hold those people accountable. Now, one thing also when they say, Poloo, we try to speak with you. If me know Kasa first, so I gave your number to the studio, Pinax TV. They called, you shouted on them, you refused to speak on them. Even though we've had a lot of interviews with you, we have a very nice relationship. But I believe, say, Anka also no, dear Anka also ultimate cano. You should have laid it out, but you didn't. I understand you because of anger near the other. But me, you're hypocrite. The information we have out there, that is exactly what we put it out. Because in some course, per the records, the Daily Graphic have reported it. And whatever Daily Graphic reports, say about the beacon of journalism in Ghana, we are number 1. Yeah. So they won't lie. In other words, you are also waiting for a response accordingly. But one thing I can say for sure is that there has been a bail term, but arrest amount for Kasi near the identity. Okay. Me free and also the na update enusu edi ho enya foforo bia say a 38-year-old welder I friend John Appeal. Na papa we ya kana se me no ka say the spinters e na wote. Na July 22nd, na about 5:30 assembly esi wo hono mu a abusuafo asem esi no ensi obabi ase okpoi kono enu ye kro bia ye say e ben spinters hono mu na just say in some no ensem bebre ni abebeto dwane say papa ya mechanize modi mfisia 38 good years. Mami bi owo hono ma ne ba ketekete 5-year-old daughter papa no efa akura ne say oh or the new call the mechanic shop hono
na minim se okwa akola no se dey say oni maame na na wo vicinity ho dey omunimu no eni ebeto dwa na se maame se ne baba afie na se onkosho ayesa akola no bibi enkoso yie e won hu nti odiri mika pa na de akola no ekọ hospital de no ko hospital ni yesi enko examine akola na yekọ examine akola na yes omu kirema obi de bibi a chechesha akola ne ho wa fechi akola no ye bi se mu a akola ne mbekasa papa na obefa no ekọ ye no e na ye ne sa ye chiru bi sa no su ono de na o kire akola ne driving or 5-year-old baby no driving. Na why ne sa wo kire mu a o de ne sa sebi wa fechira akora ne ye po de ne sa fechira akora ne wie no e na sebi o de ni kwakudo nsuo no so e fechira akora na why akora no doso na jeja ono a na san su di ya baba wa Akuapem Poloo na asem ye ne yama no 100,000 day ono a na wo san su di sa asem ya wo ye akra security ye ma mi Christian kan e na wo kire mu a bra no wonje 20 good years na onko afia so ko na ofim fia oba abusuanya sanana ne aba beto dwa foforo enso no 38-year-old brother John Appeal we defile 5-year-old akola bi
in regards to nyama bi say ta akoso no first of all in Bema kasa we are dogs unti asia e pune da wusu no koshe no I'm a man myself and I'm saying say we are dogs and we are slaves to sex. And yeah, fault. Sana nyankopon aboye. Sana imba bibi kakra no mo emotional no. Sana imbema so each and every time. In fact, scientists cracker. If you doubt me, you can go and check Alan Pierce, or you're one of the leading psychologists in terms of human behavior. Or Patch says a human brain in Bema your brain 100%. Emu 60% sex. It's in Bema ye kobe nyina no. The drinking through pie sex. The 40% the jumane modern born school. They are getting sex, and because of that thing, a idea nyakopon dia amaya is a curse at the same time a blessing. But when who's now be control now, then it becomes a curse. Okay. Usually, getting over these addictions and these convictions is difficult. But maybe I went to my new and I was here in Brand so. Over the years, I've heard many stories. I've witnessed some myself. When you say 70-year-old man, if 9 months old baby ada, what wickedness? Sabi wo end up wo na wo ye 9-year-old baby. Now ye bema. Now obedient the bema esha otua. Or ya be fame no. That's the same thing. Small girl because your bema no be foul too. So ya be fame no. That's the same thing. Say udi titi will be back and a little baby girl. That's the same pain. So you need to put yourself in the shoes of them. As I call this guy's thing, no, I'm of the view says high time Ghanaians we legalize prostitution. Somebody will say, "Are you mad?" I'm not mad. Abroche illegal. We shouldn't be hypocrites. Ultimately, now abroche a bra. You legalize sex workers there, and let me tell you, London, Germany, me myself and other folks. People have visited there. And I think that thing alone will minimize these kind of things. Because at the end of the day, blue job. Do you think it's way what must say? And I understand so no, you are getting overboard. But in my opinion, because if at the end of the day, no, we have these people we can minimize these kind of rape and other things at El Coso. What must say? And you be a walk could drop it to and these evil things El Coso, a man maybe woman to me, some also they are releasing it on these little girls. Okay. Each day and each time El Coso. But if at the end of the day, we've made these things okay, sex workers at least they should also do what they have to do, and at the end of the day, they get paid. Just like Abroche. And let me tell you, maybe you're hypocrite because Miami folks or more Germany, London, they were going to sex workers. Oh, Ghana now worry, and you now kunu Abroche. I will wear money at 5 years or maybe. Don't sit down and think, say, maybe. There are sex workers there. Sex workers are more clean. Company near one more pioneer they check so many people go there and have sex with them. Because I am paying they tell me say I brought from Kolano. Will be 16 years, will be already 20. Only they got that patch now rape. And now why your friend is saying I could get one molesting because she's not 18, 16 years. But nevertheless, ade a papa ne yɛ no is one of the bad and wicked things.
Why?
It's one of the bad and wicked things I think that we all need to condemn. Now I'm happy that the judge has actually granted this particular condition to this particular man, which is going to serve as a deterrent. But my main kind of credit, so these things are not going to stop. One, because the world is coming to an end. And two, because in Burma intimation also. A bit more intimation, medium intimation also. Because I know what is right and what is wrong. Sebe, me Burma sorry, I know when to stop it because they are journey. Maybe multimedia also near the cost that people are raping. I've done countless stories on this. Yet you'll be come say on your house girl. Ewo papa bi fie. On any banning na ne ba be man on house girl need that. A trust so sabe 3 years. Son a girl she broke down said Nana mommy my senior me ya. Attain. Has it gone this far? What must say? So me case ye ma prostitution any legal, but you know
senka ohanka e kan na kofa kwan ho nkofre 5-year-old akura so koche ne driving.
That is it. In the years in the men, I'm beginning to understand certain things. I have a personal feeling about gayism, lesbianism, and prostitution. But when we say and we all have to live with it at a certain point in time, because in the next 10-20 years, gayism will be legal. Lesbianism will be legal. I mean, can't say any legal, but about 2 years. Because Bible naka, it's you America, it's just a time. Ebeba. Into ye Christopher, you did say in Pesebeba. One eba was all true, no 2 bar for man in kum. Apart from that, it will come. And especially the prostitution is important to me. Everything be after one fine. But please, also, when I'm making, I'm not right. At the same time, to my opinion, I might be wrong. So don't take it as a personal feeling saying, I've lost hope in you. I'm not perfect. I have hope in myself, but I'm not perfect. It's me idea. I can be wrong. If you correct me, I'll take it.
Okay, we see if I say we need someone about to join. See, I am a defiling about the your man the panel. So I now for the baby na kahon. Or you bra radio pe me bana semo. No friend me and on any kono to biscuit man ya crane there. See, sa na sha sin question bani ya in kawe nyina in sness ne in somewhere Pinax yapon so no.